We're in week 2 of Mercedes in AEW. I kind of felt like
She dressed like a cowboy's cheerleader.
I was confused. This was her outfit. I don't know. I don't know why this. When she came down to the ring with the CEO jacket or robe on, and then had this, I was like, why she look? I didn't know she was wrestling or not. And then she cut a promo that was kind of basically like the promo from last week on some. I missed y'all. I want to take this global. Yeah, I mean, Willow Nightingale. We got unfinished business, and then they literally played the whole Julia Hart, Sky Blue, try to attack her, they get taken out, blase, blase, blah. But I want to ask a question. I want to ask a question because of something that happened on Dynamite last night. Early this week, conversations were Mercedes Moné's in AEW. How long is it going to take for her to get a belt? And judging by the normal AEW conversation, you would think it'd be months from now. She would have to, fight to get to a world title spot, or not a world title, but a title spot. And then on Wednesday night, Okada, on his first singles match in AEW, he got his AEW title. He got his Continental Championship. I mean, is it that far-fetched to think that she's already touching Julia Hart. Could Mercedes Dynasty is in a month? I think, Dynasty is a month from today. Exactly. Could we be saying Mercedes Moné get a TBS title match there and getting that title?
Does she want to hold the mid belt? Should she hold a mid belt?
I
think that's the difference in this conversation, right? Because the world title belts, you're gonna have to. That's what Samoa Joe been saying. Y'all niggas gotta have some wins under y'all belt for y'all to come see me. And I'm guessing that's how the world belts work, because that's what I'm saying. The wins and losses are supposed to matter over there,
right?
And if the mid cards, if you can just get a mid card belt, they do have a lot of, right?
More for the men than the women, though. I mean, that TBS title, and then that's kind of really it, right?
They're giving out belts like Oprah over there. You get a belt.
Shit, it looked like Queen Aminata might be getting that. Belt. Queen Aminata could get a belt in Philadelphia if she beat Billy Stark's ass, right? But I
like Queen Aminata a lot.
Yeah.
I like her a lot. A whole lot. I like her ring psychology. I like her body language in ring. It's a little different, and I like it a lot.
I like her. I would like to see her and Mercedes wrestle at some point. But
I would like to see Mercedes wrestle.
She has to.
Now here's the thing. Y'all just want to wrestle on Wednesday? Y'all want her first match just be on a Wednesday?
No.
That's never gonna happen.
No, that's what
I'm saying. Is she the problem is twofold with pro wrestlers, right? Because you want to keep some wrestlers special, but you don't want them niggas get rusty or stale.
They doing that shit with the wrong people.
We'll get to this, Kelly. We'll get to this. I think I don't think she should be just wrestling on any random Wednesday, but I would assume that she'd be wrestling in a month. If Dynasty's the next pay-per-view, she should be there. Damn,
yeah, she's definitely gonna be in that Dynasty. But I ain't gonna lie to you, like,
no, hey, Leon the King, you tripping? There are plenty of women.
They don't have enough women.
They got mad ladies.
They just haven't made them important. Once again, the writing. It comes down to this is Hollywood, baby. And when you don't have the right writing, you have some wrestlers who can push through bad writing with their athletics, but that's not going to be everybody. The writing has to be good. They have not made any of these ladies important enough. Britt Baker isn't there. Ideally, you would want it to be. Well, then you don't want really Britt to lose to Mercedes right away, because when Mercedes leaves, and she will, you're still going to have Britt there, and you're going to need somebody to anchor that division. So you can't do that. some of the other ladies, the screen time and the writing doesn't have you invested enough. I don't like what they're doing with Willow. It doesn't make sense to me. And Willow is a WWE girl. I don't care what nobody say. That's a WWE girl.
No, she's
look
Willow getting lost in the sauce.
She is. She
is.
is.
No, she is. Willow. No. Oh, I'm talking about if she were to come to WWE, what are you doing with her? They had trouble already with bigger frame girls. They don't know how to make them look a certain way. They are having trouble. Look how they've been fumbling Piper Niven, who is an amazing wrestler, but they give her BS.
I'm gonna challenge you on that, fam, because Piper Niven don't look like Willow. Piper Niven in her gear don't present like Willow. Willow to me is a very special talent, and that she could be, and I truly believe this, and some will say I'm wrong, but I believe she could be that big girl face that WWE initially wanted, I think, Nia to be at some point. But I think that she could really be that because she has the personality to look, even when her entrance music comes on now, when she first debuted, it screamed like, I just think the right storyline and the right company with the right opponents can get her there. She is not, to me, in the right place. I just don't believe she is.
I don't even see her as a big girl.
I don't either. I think she's the right girl for right now where we're at in society for body imaging. She has the type of look that men would love her, women would root for her, little girls would see themselves in her, and she has the wrestling skills. She's a great looking. Like, I just think she's in the wrong place.
She would be stuck in NXT. She would never get out of NXT. She would be good in NXT.
She wouldn't get out of Vince's NXT. She wouldn't get out of Vince's NXT.
Yeah, like I do think that we're on the edge of some kind of change. I don't know.
Change is happening. I would need to see proof of Triple H having, like, being able to put that concept, because if he could do that with Willow, I would love to see him, get closer to that right now with some of the talent that's on there.
Because it's right. You do have. Then I don't look at them as the same, but you do have Piper Niven who could.
But
she could go out in the ring. But
I'm going to tell you, I've seen both these young ladies in street clothes in real life. There isn't that big a difference, right? I'm talking about, like, when you see, like, the size of the young ladies. The size of the young ladies, they not that much different. But Willow is presented a lot better on TV.
Yes, that's the difference. When I look at Willow, I'm looking at merchandising. That look, how she presents in her gear with the singlets and the bras and everything like that. Even the way she moves. And I'm speaking purely from a business perspective, from a marketing perspective, we can make a lot of money off of this bitch perspective. She's not a bitch, but y'all know. Willow has a look and a feel that is commercial. Piper, they're making her commercial, but she don't, even when I see her on mic, the gimmick with Chelsea Green carried her through that on the mic and personality. Willow is a great wrestler. I mean, not Willow. Piper is a great wrestler.
That's what I was gonna say, Sloan. That's good.
But I don't see it the way I see it with Willow. I don't see it.
Go to Cam.
This one.
Shout out to Cam.
Piece of Cam.
She may be in. What's the right spot? Because I don't watch Willow lose for a year straight.
That's booking. Booking is different from the right place as far as what fits her style, because Willow want to mix it up. You know what I'm saying? Listen, all right, which women in general, what women do we think are presented how they should be presented? Who? All right,
in AEW,
in general, in pro wrestling.
Oh, okay, this is fine.
So Bianca, correct?
Absolutely.
Bianca's presented correctly. Who else don't we have complaints about?
I
in
love
presentation.
how Naomi is presented, but I think that the gimmick is stale. She needs to change it. It's time to move on.
Motherfucking Tony Storm.
Tony Storm is presented
Yeah,
very well.
Tony Storm is presented
Tony
correctly. I think that gimmick though would do better in a WWE setting, but that's just me.
Hey, yo, you gonna have to stop playing the same song, DDM.
Okay, whatever. All right, I'm gonna be quiet.
No, that's the same song. No. All around the world, is the same song. But look, so you got 3 women so far, right? Rhea? Yes, Rhea
Ripley is absolutely.
Rhea Ridgely.
Yes.
Rhea Ridgely's a good
Charlotte
one.
and Healthy, correct.
Yeah.
Charlotte.
Of course, Becky. All of the horsewomen are presented correctly to me.
Yeah. Becky.
A lot of y'all like how Becky's presented?
I think it's her. She's comfortable with it. It's over with the crowds. I love her wrestling gear.
Yeah, I don't like her, but I think they're presenting her the way they
exactly. You said it exactly, Gal.
Jordan Grace is a good one. Jordan Grace is presented very well.
Yeah,
I thought Naomi was presented well when she was over in TNA. They treated her a certain way, and they make Lash Legend is presented pretty well.
I like Lash a lot.
We'll get to that as well.
Tiffany Stratton, absolutely.
Tiffany going crazy. Listen, I always hated Nia Jax. She's going at the last 4 or 5 months, maybe
something like that. Yeah, since Rumble. Yeah,
Nia's been great.
Yeah, and I think I want to put Nia over right now because she has always been the go-to, and rightfully so in some cases, the person that people shit on, and she's terrible. She needs to go back to NXT. She needs to do that. Well, it looks like she did do that, and she is safer. She is presenting well, and she deserves to get the flowers for doing the improvement and doing the work. She deserves that. We can't say what we want from these people. They go and do it, and then we just continue to shit on them because that's the popular thing to do. That's not cute, and it's not nice.
Yeah, but it's the internet. But yeah, so
then when I see these people in person at events, it's given I'm poor, but whatever.
Yikes!
Yo, hey, end this show. Let's end this show.
End the show.
Sean Tragedy. I like Sheeta.
Yes.
Sometimes I don't like the match. Well, that's a lot of shit. I don't like some of the matchups, but I like Sheeta.
Sheeta is down in Ring of Honor right now.
I
saw a photo of her confronting Athena.
Yeah, she's wrestling Athena.
I'm not mad at it. I think the matches will be dope. I don't know. Again, it's a question of what exactly does any of that stuff really mean over there. But
I'm gonna agree with Cam on Athena, but that's a whole nother story. I like Roxanne Perez as well.
Right now, Roxanne is on fire.
Roxy is fire.
I'm believing it now too, because remember last week or a week or two ago, I was saying, "Girl, I don't know," but I'm believing it now. I'm believing it. She's selling it.
She cut that promo last week, and was it last week, and then she's doing she was stretching homegirl. I was amazed to see some this shit. Yeah, do that all day. I'll take that anyway. So back to my question. We don't think Mercedes could win a title next month?
I think it's totally possible, personally.
It's going to happen
next month.
So they introduced her. They introduced a little feud with Sky Blue and what's her name, right?
Julia Hart. Yeah, I'm assuming.
Julia Hart. It's possible Willow turns on her.
Again, that's the other piece of the puzzle, right? Because this was happening last night as well. It was there was that much. Well, all right. So let me paint the picture. So after this, right after Mercedes did her thing in the ring, Julia Hart and Sky Blue, literally, it was just like last week. They came out. They tried to attack. She took them both out. They was outside the ring with chairs ready to go in, and then you could see Statlander and Willow came to the ring. Yeah, and her and Mercedes and Statlander had a moment as well. But Mercedes had her back to Willow, and Willow was holding up the chair like this, and then Mercedes turned around, and Willow still had that shit up. So and not only Mercedes said her and Willow have unfinished business. Mercedes was holding the chair looking at her like that, and then there was another altercation they had later on where it's a little like they're cool because Mercedes thing is nobody's gonna mess with Willow until I get my hands on Willow. But you could tell that there's animosity. Whatever's gonna happen, those two meeting at some point.
So I think it's too much shit going on in this because I always think the hater is turning on Willow. Now you got this Julia Hart, Sky Blue thing going on as well. Where's the red hair? Where's the red? Huh?
What's on the pup named Scooby Doo?
Red herring.
Red herring.
Because I don't know where it's going. Is it Willow turning on?
No, I think Uncle D's where I'm at. I think Julia got the title. She gonna drop it to Willow, but then I think Mercedes may take that title from Willow at some point soon.
So Jamie Hayter turns on Willow.
I'm assuming I've been to Chris Statlander. You mean? I'm assuming Chris Statlander gonna be.
I'm tripping.
I think Statlander is gonna turn on her as soon as she can.
I like Jamie Hayter.
Yeah, everybody loves Jamie Hayter. I mean, we'll see. It might be a woman, blood and guts with all of them.
Yo, the women's blood and guts would be crazy.